Guys, if you think that you have an average profile, this video is for you. I'm going to be telling you first off what an average profile looks like to me personally. And then I'm going to be telling you exactly what kind of universities should be in your shortlist if you have this profile. Now, an average profile is not a bad profile, understand this. But it is not the topmost profile either out there. Hence, if I had to put it, I would say that an average profile is pretty much quite decent. It's a decent profile, it's a good profile, but it's not the best, it's not the worst. I'll give you two examples. The first one is an engineer. He has a CGPA of 8, 0 years of work ex, that means no work experience yet, and he has one research paper that he's able to publish in any random conference or journal. Now, the second example I have for you is a management professional. She has a CGPA of 7.5. She has about 3.5 years of work experience and one research paper. Now again, you might say that, hey, these are a little bit above average or something, but I would say that most applicants that we work with, most applicants have a profile like this, and hence I wanted to make a video for you guys. So what are the best 10 universities in the US that I would recommend for you guys with the highest return on investment that you can genuinely get into? Let's begin. And guys, remember, these are not ranked. So I would not say that the number 1 that I'm giving you in this list is the best. I'm not saying that the number 10 is the worst. No, that's not the case. They're just 10 universities that you may want on your list. The first one in my list would be Northeastern University. If you look at this scatter plot right here, which represents admissions, rejections, and applications of applicants who have registered on our website, you can see that a lot of people apply to NEU first off. It's a very popular university and all kinds of profiles have been getting admits, but let me tell you, it's not very easy to get an admit as well in NEU, so you will see a lot of rejections as well. But why I chose NEU for you today is number 1, due to its location advantage. Boston, a lot of jobs around there in the Massachusetts area, a lot of great schools out there including Harvard, and a lot of places where you can go for the campus hiring, also for the on-campus job fairs that happen. The number 2 thing why I chose Northeastern is that it's the best university, I would say, in the US. Number 1 for co-op options. What are co-op? Co-op is alternating semesters. You study, you work. You study, you work. That's how it goes. And that's why I would say you should have Northeastern in your list. Let's move on to university number 2. And that would be Purdue University. Now, this university would be the perfect fit for the ambitious portion of your shortlist. As you can see here on the scatter plot, a lot of people do get rejected, but quite a few we have seen, even with lower GPAs and an average profile, have also gotten accepted to Purdue. Purdue has an excellent market reputation and its location may not be the best, but with this reputation, I am sure that I have not seen even one person who has gone to Purdue, from us at least, who has not gotten a job at the end of their degree. The next one, again, to be added to your ambitious list over here, would be Duke University. Now, Duke University is not just great in management programs, but also STEM programs. If you're studying engineering, if you're studying tech, Duke would be one of the best universities you can go to. It's got a decent enough location and a great brand name, so you will not have any issues getting a job. Number 4 on my list would be Texas A&M, the College Station campus. That's the one I'm talking about, guys. Now, if you see in the chart right over here in the scatter plot, you can very easily see that if you have a GPA around 8 or 8 plus, Texas A&M would accept you in most cases. Just by seeing the chart, you can kind of draw a line between CGPA 8 and above to see that most of the CGPA 8 plus applicants are being accepted. Also, did you know that if you're applying to any of the Texas universities, you have the Texas Competitive Scholarship available? That means if you're able to secure at least $1,000 in scholarship for graduate applicants, and for undergraduates it's $4,000, but if you will secure that, you are eligible for in-state tuition. That means your tuition on an annual basis is just about $15,000 to $18,000, not more than that at any university in Texas, I can tell you. That's why I would add Texas A&M to my list, and we've actually sent a lot of students with the scholarship to Texas A&M and many other schools in Texas. University number 5, ASU, Arizona State University. I'm going to tell you a few pointers here. Extremely popular. Of course, the university is very popular. You can see how many people have been applying on our website itself. A lot of people are getting admits as well, as you can see. Apart from that, 2 more things that you might be interested in. Great location, great parties. Both are pretty great. That means you'll have a good life. You'll have the most amazing time at the university, and there will be no dearth of opportunities. University number 6, New York University. No matter which campus you're going for, it's good for engineering, it's good for management, it's good for finance. You know why? Great location. That's what it fosters. The job opportunities for any of these fields would be incomparable if you're going to NYU. On the scatter plot here, you can see and try to understand what kind of applicants get accepted, but I've seen most applicants with decent average profiles would be able to get to NYU. The next one on my list is SUNY Buffalo. This is the best university in the State University of New York system. As you can see with the admits and rejects, you can probably add it to the safe or the moderate region of your shortlist. What this university will give you again is a great location with great opportunities with finance, engineering or management. So I would go with it hands down if I have not been able to get a better university, because the return on investment here is going to be great. Number 8, and for this one we're going back to Texas, my friend, and that is UT Dallas, University of Texas, the Dallas campus. Again, as I explained, the Texas competitive scholarship is something that you will be able to avail with UTD. Another factor over here, UTD has a lower tuition than most other universities out there in the whole of the US, and a great ranking in management and engineering programs both. So if you're in one of these fields, you may want to target UTD. Remember guys, in the last 2 or 3 years, what we've been seeing is that UTD has started to become a little bit more GPA centric. That means even though the scatter plot over here will show quite a lot of people have been accepted with 6-7 GPAs, that's really not happening anymore. So that's something you might want to look into. University number 9 over here would be San Jose State University. Now, why is this one on my list? The reason is that it's within 15 minutes from the Silicon Valley. It's very close. That means there's an immense amount of opportunities right there. There's a major location advantage that you can use, and personally, I would not skip out on it from at least adding it to my safer list of universities. The ranking is not that great, but the location really takes away the position. Point number 10 is going to be mostly like a safety school. So I would call this Stevens Institute of Technology. As you can see, most of the people who have applied have been able to get admits. There's barely any rejections. But what I can tell you about this university is that most of the alumni have been able to secure jobs. So as per me at least, this deserves a spot on the safe list. So guys, those were the 10 universities that you may want to focus on if you have an average or a little bit of an above average profile. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and share it with the people who need to know. And also sign up on YMGrad.com for more of these amazing statistics. There's a lot more where this came from. Thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. And of course, you can always connect with me on my Instagram if you ever need. Until then, goodbye and take care.